for more word study, and we'll continue with the theme of, you got it, plural nouns. Yesterday we talked about, or I shouldn't even say yesterday because you know what, who knows when this video will air. So the last time, how about that? Last time we talked about words that end with a consonant Y. We have to change the Y to I and add ES. We've also discussed our other rules, if we come up here, of you add an S to words that end with a vowel and Y. And then finally you add ES to words that end with a CH, SH, SX, or Z. So today we're going to do another lesson where we have to change a letter, where it changes to a totally different letter. All right, we're not just going to add to the end an S or an ES. We actually have to change some things about it. So let's get started. Look at my words. Let me bring in. Here we have leaves, lives. Hopefully you can see those. Wives, hooves, and wolves. These are some pretty intense words. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just kind of made you go crazy there, didn't I? Ah! Losing control of my camera. All right, so let's look at these words. What do you notice about all these words? Let's look at them closely. Do you need me to zoom you in? Yeah, they all end with the V-E-S. They all end with a V-E-S. How many syllables are in these words? Let's count, see. Leaves, 1. Lives, 1. Wives, 1. Hooves, 1. Wolves, 1. Well, that's great. Now we know that in some words, ES doesn't always have to add an extra part. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So we can't just assume that it's 2 syllables because it has that ES at the end. I want you to think, is this the singular or plural? You should know. Yeah, it's plural. So we're going to write plural above it. But let's think about what it would be the singular form of each of these words. Let's look at leaves. If I only have one of them, I would have one. That's right, it would be a leaf. What about lives? It would be life. What about wives? Yeah, it'd be wife. What about hooves? Say it again. I know, this one's going to trick you, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be hoof. And wolves would be wolf. Now, do they all have the same thing at the end of the words? If I look at the singular, remember, these are your singular. That means we're talking about one. Leaf, life, wife, hoof, and woof. Well, yeah, I'm sure some of you say, well, they'd end in F. True, this one ends in F, and that one ends in F. But look at life and wife. What do they end with? An F-E. An F-E. But when I made them all plural, they all were ended with the same thing, a V-E-S. So, if I know that a word ends with F and F-E in singular form, and when they become plural, they all become a V-E-S, what would be my rule to making words that end with F and F-E plural? What would that rule be? What would it say? Yay! I'm sure you all just shouted it at the camera, right? Or at your screen, I should say, not at the camera. At your screen, what the rule would be. And as always, you're geniuses, so I know you got this right, that the rule would be, for most words and I'm going to say for most because we have the English language, and we all know that our language is full of rule breakers. So we're going to preface it with saying, for most words, I should probably start with a capital. For most words that end with what? Yeah, that end with F or FE. What are you going to do? You're going to change it to, you will change F or FE to V. Yes, to V, and add ES. Good job. Yeah. So that's the rule. For most words that end with F or FE, you will change the F or FE to V and add ES. So I bet you can imagine what your work's going to be today. You're going to practice that skill. You are going to write, I'm going to give you a list of words, and then you're going to rewrite them by making them plural. But maybe, as I'm sitting here thinking, because you know how Mrs. King's brain thinks, as I say something, an idea pops up here. And this idea is, I'm also going to reverse it, where maybe I give you the plural, and you have to write the singular form of the word. So we're going to make it go both ways today. All right? I can't wait to see your work. And as always, enjoy your word study work time. See ya.